Hey there, this is Steven K4ATZ. This is not an amateur radio video. Today we're going to talk about coffee. As you see, our kitchen is designed around coffee. We like coffee, and caffeine is actually an addictive substance. Not that I'm addicted to coffee or anything, but we're going to talk about another coffee machine. But I think we have every coffee machine known to man. This one, a lot of people already have. It's called the Keurig, or Keurig, if you're Scandinavian. But it's not open yet.
Scandinavian.
Whatever. And I'm using my, wait, the camera lady doesn't talk. Just make a video. Okay, so we're going to open this up so you know that this is brand new. So it's like not in here or nothing. I'm documenting it, and I will talk to the company about it. Or if I get 59 cups instead of 60, then we got problems, because I want 60 just like it's advertised. Anyways, screw this. I know you won't get it down on the ground. So, first thing we have is a piece of paper that talks about thank you and unbox it and whatever. We'll read that later. And on the top, Gotes a la Valeriti. That means, I don't know what in the world that says, but it's something with the machine. And let's just see what it is. I think it's a flavor of coffee. Ooh, it's all kinds. Okay, and then we have this coffee and that coffee. Ooh, Nantucket blend. I'm looking for decaf here. French roast. Ooh, maybe this is decaf. Usually green means decaf, doesn't it? Camera person, you can talk now.
I think those coffees come because it's a special through Costco, so not all the machines come with 60 coffees.
So we don't have any, we can't drink coffee tonight because there's no...
No. Hold on, can you make that face again?
Alright, introducing Starbucks K-Cup portion packs. And you got all this. Welcome to the Starbucks single cup brewing experience. If I knew this was Starbucks, I wouldn't have bought it because I think coffee sucks. Anyways, needle cleaning. So when you go to sew and your needle gets dirty, you can actually clean your needle. And Tasha is the crafty kraut, and she does cleaning of sewing machines. So if you ever need your sewing machine clean, just search in YouTube Crafty Kraut, and she will service your sewing machine.
Not true.
Everything I say is true. Okay, this is true. I have to put it in here. God.
See Steven struggle.
That's what happens. I won't be able to sleep for a week getting this out here. Okay, well, they package it so that we get extra coffee. And this is the B70 Kleba. Kleba. I don't know how you pronounce that. Or maybe it's just CLB/A.
I think that's probably more like it.
Well, you know, I'm not perfect. Most of the time. Alright, so this must be the actual device. Now, we're going to do a video in a little bit, and it may be a separate one, and if my editor doesn't do it correctly. We actually have a Flava coffee maker, and instead of these economically unfriendly plastic containers, it uses something different, which is this. So if you've ever seen a coffee machine that have these, the Flavia, they are different than the Keurig. You can't use this in this machine, and you can't use this in that machine. But there are advantages to this machine, and there are advantages to this machine, and we're going to talk about that. So I want you to subscribe to my channel. It's N4KTZ. It stands for never for something, but this particular that's the telephone. So we will do a video, and we'll bring out the machine, and we'll compare the two. We actually really like this machine, and we've even got different, they got teas, and they have hot chocolates, and they have all kinds of stuff.
Frothy tops.
Frothy toppings. but I think they call it something different now. But anyways, this is maybe actually a little more economical, and they still make these machines. They're harder to find. They're not as, you know, chic and everything as the little cup, but I don't know. We'll see the pluses and minuses. This may be a better machine, but we'll talk about that later. So now we go to the interesting part of taking this thing out. And I know people hate the videos where they're just unpacking something, but this particular machine, oh boy, Tasha, you have to read those directions, has something that's really cool, because instead of being confined to the plastic containers, what it comes with, and the older machines didn't have this, they invented this thing specifically for people that have a lot of extra coffee. What this is basically a cup that you put your own variety in.
Do you think we can make our own little filters for that?
Sure. You just take that out. Side note, these filters are great. They last forever. We have another coffee maker over here. Are you looking what you're doing?
Yeah.
And this has this kind of thing. It's called, I think it's an A or a 4 filter. And we have a metal one that's made out of this that lasts forever. But if you have high cholesterol, I will warn you, coffees have a lot of oils that will affect your triglyceride level. And if you continually use these filters and not the paper, then you can have a high cholesterol reading, or higher than it should be. So the paper actually serves as a function not only to filter the coffee, but it actually will help your cholesterol level, because the paper actually soaks up a lot of the oil that, in other words, would go through your system and clog your heart. And when your heart clogs, you have a heart attack, or you have a stroke, and all kinds of other bad things. So what I'm saying is that, I got cats running around. What I'm saying is that this is cool, but we may figure out a way to put an actual paper filter in here, because I do have high cholesterol. So that's a cool little accessory, and you notice it was like thrown in at last minute, and not all machines will have that, because you could put all kinds of different accessories with it. So the machine itself is packaged so that it's difficult to get out. It's heavy too. We're going to put it up here. This way. And of course, you know, they're rainforest friendly. Useless paper and tape. I guess so it doesn't get a scratch mark. You wouldn't want a new coffee machine with a scratch mark, would you? So anyways, okay,
That's a
you can
kitty.
see what this is.
It's a kitty.
It's a kitty is what it is. That's a kitty. That's a striped kitty. That's Colby. This is a water container. Now, what's cool is this water container, you can see with the Flava machine, you cannot see how much water you have. It goes in the back. So positive to this, negative to this.
That's a lot easier to handle than the Flavia one.
Yeah, this is a lot easier to handle than this one. This one, though, you can put a filter in to filter the water in the machine.
I think you can in there too.
This one, I don't know yet. But again, we'll do that video later. I don't want to spoil it and then y'all not click on it. So, obviously, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, don't force it.
I'm not forcing nothing.
Turn on that light.
Give directions. I'm the commandant. So, this part looks like it's easy for cleaning. And the star is for Starbucks.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It said Starbucks designed this thing. So this goes on top. You open that to clean the crap that falls out. If you're impatient, you pull the coffee out too quick. This is your deal where you put the little container in it. We'll go over that later. This video is just to show basically what's in the box. This version came from Costco, which Costco will include not only a good price, but your individual high cholesterol causing coffee machine, coffee filter.
And
it'll include however many we got here.
60.
60? Are you sure? I'm not going to add them, but I trust you. 60 things of coffee versus a lot of the store-bought, like Macy's and all that, they'll throw in one box of 12 or 30 or whatever. So you save a lot of money. Costco has a special deal that they have with them. One thing I will tell you, go ahead and give you a little preview, that you can see that's not real writing, that's just a sticker. But this one has digital display, whereas our Flavia machine does not have this kind of sophistication. So if you're illiterate, then this machine is not for you. This machine, if you're illiterate, may be a better choice because it just has a little knob and it has like little dots, higher dots for more coffee to go through. I don't know if this was programmable, how much liquid comes through it. The cameraman says, camera lady says yes. So we'll go over that in another video too. But for right now,
that's what these buttons would, that's what that stands for.
Well, after we read the directions, we'll do a video and we'll come back and we'll explain the operation so you don't have to read the owner's manual, because that one behind the camera is not going to read the owner's manual, but this one will. So 73s, that means goodbye, and we'll have future videos to come. Thank you. We are now brewing. I've taken out the container that you put the actual coffee in, and I have installed the Keurig My Cup. The My Cup allows you to use your own coffee, as you see here in this demo. But what I have in there right now is nothing, just to clean it out. I always think it's a good idea with new products to run through it a few times, because just the newness and the, what is that? There's something in the way of the coffee machine. I didn't purchase that. Oh, look how cute that
This does not come with the coffee machine.
No, but we'll give it away to you if you want. No. Never. So it still says ready to brew. It says add water, because I guess we're already low. Things are flashing. But see, well, I'm going to run this through, and probably run through like a, maybe even a whole container, just to get it fresh and get the funk out.